Okay, sorry about the last video. Like I said, I was talking about that I was gonna make sure that was the last one. Well, there was some. It got kind of cut out. I didn't fully explain everything, so this is truly gonna be the last part for this. For this, this is the real ending of part of the disc swap. The rest of this video is just me gonna talk about like I said, I was going to show you guys that I'm not faking this at all. See, look at my collection of games. See, well, this rest of this video, I'm going to show you guys my collection of backup games, just for the grand finale of the. This is people. This is truly going to be the last one, but truly, I'm not doing any more after this of ps1, this part, whatever. I just want to make this to be the actual last one for real. Sorry, because I said I was gonna end it on the last one. Sorry if I'm repeating it, but this is really gonna be the final. This is the ending of this of PlayStation 1. This part 5. This is the 5th part. Well, I'm just gonna discuss what. Now tell me, what did you think? Do you think I did okay on this, on my method? Sorry, I'm a bit itchy. But tell me, what did you think? Did you guys like it? Did you like my method? Now, I honestly gonna tell you guys, there's no other videos that talk about this. I'm the only one that actually discovered this method. You can look online and you ain't gonna find jack shit about this method. Seriously, all they can tell you is how to swap burn PS1 games when you start up your PS2. But this is actually gonna what I just showed you is how do you continue the game with a burned disc. So yeah, you can do this with any other game, like I said in my last video. Like, I will explain a lot more with some of the games about it, but other than that, it's not too hard to do. Some of the games are a bit, I can't say all of them, but maybe some of them are a bit hard to fucking swap because some of them don't require saves, which is a pain in the ass to do, like Metal Gear Solid 1. In order to continue that game, you actually have to do this method. And this is a pain in the ass. Like I said about in the last video. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1 was a pain in the ass to continue because it didn't have no save in order to continue the game. In order to come this far, you would have to fucking... You would have to... Sorry, I forgot what it was. You would have... In order to continue the game, you have to leave your PS2 on, and you would have to do the same method like I did with Final Fantasy 8. Well, once you get the method is a bit different for some of these games because some of these games don't have saves, which makes it really hard to continue the game. Like take also Parasite is another example because in order to continue with Parasite Eve, you have to do the exact same thing like in Metal Gear Solid. So Metal Gear Solid and Parasite Eve are the two most pain in the ass games to continue because they want you to continue the game, put in the real copy and like they want you to put in this too. They don't give you time to like save, which I kind of figured is hard to do, but yeah, Final Fantasy 8 and 9 both require our saves, so you don't have to do this method. They give you the thing for it, so yeah. Well, how did I, you're asking for starters, how did I discover this method? Well, I was, after sawing on YouTube about swap, how to play a burned PlayStation 1 game, I was thinking, is there a possible way to continue these games? And I found out there is a possible way you can continue these games. It requires a you, when the menu pops up, when that disk menu pops up, make sure you put in the blank disk first. And like I said about in the last video, it's a very, very quick swap, so you gotta be very quick to do this. They don't give you enough time to swap it like how you start in the menu and everything. No, you have to be very quick. That means you gotta make sure you get your disc, make sure you get your second disc out and ready to swap, because if you don't, well, like I said, it's shown in the menu. It's like otherwise you're just gonna keep getting stuck with that menu. So yeah, like honestly, that's how hard it is to do this. But hey, it works. You can continue any game with this method. It just, some of them are just a pain in the ass to fucking do, because I like the idea of you can save the game so you don't have to fucking do it, but hey, it works, you know. Like I said, this method works with any game. You just have to have the real copy. Like, honestly, to do this method, I really would recommend a real beat up, scratch up game, because that will work. It just all you need to do with the game, if you have a bad game that's really scratch up for your a really bad PlayStation 1 game scratch up, just use that as a method for your playing back a PlayStation 1 games, because you do realize if your PlayStation 1 game doesn't work anymore, all it can be used as your tool to swap games, you know. So yeah, this, like I said, the method, it's a good method, but it's just a really quick procedure. So yeah. Oh yeah, in order to do this method, you gotta have your PS2 modded. Sorry, but it only works with that. Now, I don't know about hard modded. I don't know how this works with hard modded, but you do need to have your, you need to take, now, in order to swap this, it's very fast. When the disc, when the 5 seconds, when it reaches the booting part, that's when you gotta quickly swap it, and you will continue your game. So yeah, like I said, like I was showing you in this is 100% real proof. Sorry about this one and this. Sorry about part 1 and part 2. I didn't have any backup games for that. I wish I did, because then I wouldn't have to make so many parts that could make this video. But it was worth it. I know you guys wanted to see more of this, not to show you guys I'm faking a video about something I don't like. Seriously, I don't want to. I was just trying to show you people, I wasn't faking this at all. This was 100% real proof that I wasn't faking it, because you know there's a lot of PS1 methods that telling you how to play a burned PlayStation 1 game, and most of them are fake. They don't give you like instructions or descriptions. It just requires nothing. Doesn't show you or anything how to do it. Now, I'm the very first one to actually discover this method. If you're asking yourself, asking yourself, are there any other videos besides me that know this method? And the answer is no. There is no other videos. Most likely they're just PS2 games, but nobody's ever done this but me. So yeah, if you ain't gonna find, I'm the only one that actually knows this method. Nobody else in this video. If those who actually want to make a video about this want to make a better video than I would, then go ahead. I don't care. I'm not stopping. I'm just showing you guys there's 100% proof that I'm not faking it. All that was all real. I was doing the best I can to get some footage, showing you some footage about this. It's real. Very real. Because you know how hard it is to play. Oh, sorry. To play to play these games with numbers on it. This is very hard to do. And you're asking, was there ever a way to play these games? And the answer is, there is. You just have to find the right person that discovered it. I'm sorry about this. So yeah. And see, I honestly wish I had the real copy of this game because I wanted him, but it's okay. It's okay to, hey, you buy blank CDs, and what else? What are, honestly to tell you, what else are these besides for music? These are good for making backup games. Trust me, and it works. Now there's so yeah. I haven't beaten this game, but I'm trying the best as much as I want to. I want to beat this game. I haven't. I have 9. I'm only on disc 2 with 9. Not too far with 9. Sorry, I'm mumbling about stuff. I'm just trying to make the best grand finale of this video with, you know, the disc parts and everything. Like I said, sorry about the first 2 videos about, it wasn't much, but that was just the starting point. I was just trying to do an example at the starting point. I wish I had blanked it. I wish I had some blank PS games with my backup PlayStation 1 games, but I didn't have them with me. That's then my first 2 videos to show you guys that I wasn't faking it. So yeah. Well, to make this actually the grand finale, I'm gonna show you guys my PS1 collection. This isn't all of them, but I just don't want to get them out and stick to it. So the first is, so yeah, it before like I said, what do you think? Can you just comment me, subscribe, tell me what you think about the video. Do you like my method of playing PlayStation 1 games to continue? Do you think I did a good job with this method? Like I said, it wasn't very easy to show you actual proof, to make it. I was trying the best I could because this was a very quick method and it wasn't very easy too. So yeah. So yeah, this is very quick. I'm sorry if I'm repeating that, but this is true. This was a very hard and quick procedure. Now, some games are hard to fucking swap, and they are. Like Parasite Eve is another example. That game was very hard to swap because that required, it had been, some of them are really quick, and some of them tell you to, well, some of them have like buttons you gotta press, like X. You gotta have your controller and press X or whatever. Some would just require you to press a button to do, but it's like I said, some of these games are hard to swap. So yeah, like I said, so tell me, comment me, subscribe, tell me you like, tell me what you think of the video. This is just the actual final chapter of this